Hello and welcome back to another episode of ACECast. I am Magda, your host for today, and I am a student at Constantin Brâncuși University of Târgu. And you can read more about me if you like in the description, and also about the ACE²-EU project. Today we are diving into the power of research collaboration and how universities all across Europe can work together to solve real-world challenges and create new opportunities for us, the students. The ACE²-EU initiative is to bring together researchers, educators, students to foster an innovative environment, let's say. To explore this, I am joined here by two amazing guests. They are experts in their fields, and I like to present first our Rector of Constantin Brâncuși University, Professor Luminița-Georgeta Popescu.
Thank you for your invitation, Magda, and I want to say something. It's a great honor for us, for Constantin Brâncuși University, to be a part of this alliance of 9 European universities. Why? Because a very young university and a small university from south-west of Romania can realize a huge objective. That's objective to be part of European Alliance of University. It's most important for us because for we, professor, and also for students, it's a huge opportunity to increase the number of international mobility of staff or of students, to increase of international cooperation between university, and most important, it is very huge opportunity to find a new strange point for cooperation with the other university from the alliances, from this alliance. That is only in few words the importance of our alliance. But in next time I will make more details regarding that.
Okay, thank you. We're going to dive into that later. But I would like to introduce also our special guest from Germany, Daniel Großmann from Technische Hochschule Ingolstadt. He's the vice president for the research department.
Thank you very much, Magdalena. It's a great honor and a pleasure to be here today, and it's really an honor to be part of the Alliance. We are really very thrilled about all the opportunities that the Alliance gives us, because internationalization is a topic that has played a really important role in our university over the last years especially. We are still a young university with 30 years being around, and as of today, we have already 30% of our students being international students, so internationalization is a topic, a very important topic for us, and the Alliance gives us great opportunities to strengthen the cooperations that we have, to find new partners, and to work together on interesting, new, innovative formats for teaching. And because I'm looking also into the research topic, to turn our current students and to educate them so that the students of today will then be our researchers of tomorrow. So for us it's really a great opportunity, and we are very honored to be part of the Alliance, and we are very thrilled to all the activities that we will kick off, and that we are here now in Romania, in Târgu, to talk about all these opportunities and to set the first milestones to get going.
I see. Thank you for your words. I am curious about this alliance, and I have to ask both of you, what does research collaboration in ACE²-EU mean to you, and how universities can integrate this in the days we are living today?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is important. It is important question. It's a good question for all of us. Before we didn't met before this alliance. We met first time after establish our alliance. Before we met in Târgu here in last year, and today is the second meeting of our alliance. But the goal of this meeting from these days is to identify and to develop our joint learning opportunity. In this day, we didn't talk about the research cooperation, but the research cooperation it's an important direction of our cooperation between the alliance. For example, with the last meeting occasion, me and Daniel in Spain. You know, in Spain, do you remember? In Spain, we visited motor car center, research center. Do you know motor car center? And we saw in this center a lot of car there are prepared for some race, from some competition. And I told to Daniel and to the other colleague from the alliance, and I proposed them to make some auto vehicle of our alliance, because the University of Daniel for Ingolstadt has a very good experience in that field, in that area, because they have a very good cooperation between that university from Ingolstadt and the manufactory from Ingolstadt. If you know, it is better to know that in Ingolstadt is headquarters of can I see the name of the car? Of Audi is headquarters of a company that make brand Audi, and they have a very good cooperation between university and that manufacturing. And we want to explore this opportunity and their expertise, and we want to combine their expertise with our expertise in order to realize some vehicle of mobility. Doesn't matter, can be air mobility, can be some drone, can be some car. I don't know now, but it is important that we want to realize some concrete for our alliance, some element of our identity,
yes.
Some element of identity, and that is important for us. But the meeting from today has another goal, the main important goal. It's a meeting for network. It's a meeting for establish some common vision. It's a meeting for establish, identify some common straight point of our activity in terms of research activity and in terms of educational study activity. But it is important to share our idea in different research topics. Yes, in different topics, because each other has in background some experience, has in background some expertises, and it is important to share each other our expertises, and that's in this way we will know how we can combine our expertises and our experiences in order to develop other idea, in order to develop other project, in order to develop other learning opportunity for who? For you, for students.
I see.
The first things for you, for students, and in this way we can grow together, because it's important for our career. I am full professor. I am the last point, the last level in my career, but there are a lot of people younger than me. A lot of people that has not reached the last level, and they and me also can grow together, and not only together here in Constantin Brâncuși University, and we can together grow together with the other colleague from the other university. And their experience is very important for us.
I see. So collaboration is not just beneficial for growth, but also it's meaningful. It's it makes the impact of the results. Oh,
yes,
Daniel.
So, exactly. So, thank you very much, Luminița. You were talking from my heart because what you were saying is that we want to share our expertise within the alliance, and we all have our specific strengths. We have the goals from the European Union, the development goals, targeting health topics, mobility, digitalization, sustainability, and so on. And none of our partners in the alliance can be an expert in all of these topics, and also it doesn't make sense to try to be an expert in all of these topics. So I think the big chance is, like you were saying, that we share our expertise, because when we bring our expertise on the table and we try to combine it in a good way, that all the partners bring in where they are the experts, then the combination of our expertise will be much more than each expertise by itself. So I think when we work together in the way that you just mentioned and described, the alliance will be a lot stronger than each of the partner by itself. And with the current situation that we are facing on a political level, I think we need to get more together as European institutions, and I think the alliance is, apart from our education and research topics that we all can bring together, it's a great signal and a great opportunity to really foster the collaboration among the partner countries a lot more than we maybe did in the last 20 years. So I think it has the direct impact that we can combine our strengths and create new opportunities for students, for research, for innovation. But at the same time, I think it's a great signal and a great opportunity to come more together as a Europe, because I think this is more necessary than ever. So I think on these two levels, the alliance is really a great opportunity for everybody of us.
Yes, I want to mention one more things. Our alliance based two important pillar. One of them is pooling the resources, is share our resources in terms of human resources, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of our equipment, and not least in terms of knowledge is very important. And the other pillar is strong partnership between us. I already said in our meeting, because I discussed with our president, João Mutau from Portugal, that the person who initiate this alliance, and he proposed us to make this alliance, and I discussed with him in Brussels last month, and I realized that this alliance is not another alliance. It's not just a collaborative agreement between some university of Europe. No. This alliance is stronger than the other alliance because it's the friendship alliance. Because our alliance is based a strong partnership between partner, and not only between partner and between partners and external stakeholders. In all our activities, even though this will be in Germany, in Romania, and in the other country, in all our activity we will involve, and we will take into account the opinion of external stakeholders. And it is important because in this way we will identify the real needs of them. And our response, me, Daniel and the other, our response will be an appropriate response regarding to their needs.
Thank you. I think this brings me to my question for Daniel. I know your institute is well known for its hands-on approach to the science and the engineering part, of course. But the question is, how do you integrate research from different fields like technology, medicine, let's say, policy, to create innovative solutions.
So the way that we currently do this, and the Alliance will be an opportunity to even expand this further, is we are structured in our universities along faculties. This is where we run our study programs in engineering, computer science, business administration, for example. So this is one strand, and then the research in our university is organized in 8 research institutes, and we have members from different faculties that then also are partners and members of these research institutes. So the research is not dedicated to the mechanical engineering faculty or the computer science faculty, but we have a research institute where we have then professors, colleagues coming from different faculties, from different background, and this makes a very interdisciplinary combination. And I think this is one of the key elements that when we talk about our artificial intelligence research institute, we have, of course, computer scientists, but we also have people coming from an ethics background, talking about ethical aspects of applications of artificial intelligence, and then application in medicine, mobility, and so on. So currently, I think one of the strengths that we have is that we bring together already the interdisciplinary brains of our university into the research institutes across our different faculties. And we want to go even a step further, that with now the opportunities in the Alliance, we can even be more disciplinary, because we as a university in Germany, we are not the experts in all the various fields. So, for example, just half an hour ago, your colleague was talking about support for disabled people. This is not deep expertise that we have, but we have, I think, expertise that is very well suitable to work together. So bringing this interdisciplinary approach that we already have in our internal research organization on the level of the Alliance, and to work together with research topics where we are not the experts, but we bring some of our expertise and all the other partners bring their expertise, and then we can do interdisciplinary research on a level that we just for ourselves would just not be able to do. And so I think this broad range of topics that every Alliance partner brings in, from education, from the study programs and the research topics, this is really great and gives a lot more way to combine and to work in an interdisciplinary and also international setting, where from all the discussions that we already had, it's always interesting. I mean, different people coming from different countries have a specific view on a problem, and when somebody else looks on the same problem, this gives some new insights that then sparks a new idea. And I think this is one of the great opportunities to not only have the same look, the same interdisciplinary look on one problem, but also with the different backgrounds coming from west to east, north to south. That's another, I think, another asset that we just get insights on topics that when we, for example, would be looking from a, let's call it a German perspective, we would probably maybe not think about things that when you look from it from another angle that other people can bring in. So I think it's interdisciplinary work from a content perspective, but also the different backgrounds, cultures, I think will provide new insights that if we all do the things by ourselves would just not bring up. So I think it's those two levels.
I see that for you it's very important working in teams and interdisciplinary work, and you can integrate students and also knowledge from different countries. But I heard that ACE²-EU is launching some exciting projects for the future, and that is very good, because we are living in a world that changes a lot. So I want to ask you, Professor Popescu, from your experience, what are the biggest challenges in working on international research projects, and why do you think trends from now will shape the future of research, and maybe how can ACE²-EU stay ahead of them?
Yes, it's good question. This alliance is a challenge for all of us, because in our alliance there is diversity. We are 9 universities from North Poland, Latvia and Lithuania, to South Macedonia, North Macedonia, to West Portugal, Spain, to East Romania, and to Center Germany and Austria. And all this university has different kind of study program, has a different kind of research activities, and different kind of civilization and cultural and tradition, different cultural and tradition activities. And this diversity can be a challenge, but actually will not be a challenge. Can be an opportunity for us, because it is important for our alliance and for you, for students, that this alliance, the goal in this alliance is to equip our students, our professor, with knowledge, with competencies, with abilities in order to face challenge to the future. Because, as you know, as you said earlier, there is some dynamic in our world, and the futures come us very fast, and we must be ready for the changes of this future. And we can and we have to be very connect each other in order to exchange the information, to exchange the good practice, to exchange the idea between us, in order to stay connect to state of the art in all area of research or education areas. And we strong believe that together will be, as Daniel said, will be stronger than each other university, because it's a challenge. This alliance, yes, it's a challenge. But each of us has some experience in international project. It's not first international experience. It's not first our international cooperation. It's not first, but of course it's a challenge, because the university is different, and there are a lot now 9 university, but doesn't matter, because we already have some experience in international research project. In my university there is some expertise. I myself lead some international research project with a lot of partners from the other country, and I manage that project, and I think that all of us are ready to involve their resources in this alliance in order to pass the challenges.
That is great, thank you. Now students can hear about how challenges can be explored and learn from it, because that's why there are challenges. Daniel, there are many students passionate about research today. I'm one of them, and I don't know where to start. Could you give me an advice?
I think our alliance is the perfect starting point, because in the alliance for students we have a lot of opportunities to join other universities, other partners in short-term programs. So it does not necessarily need to be a full semester, but joining in a blended intensive program, for example, for 1 week, and gain an insight into that institution and into the activities, also the research activities that they run there, and then understanding what are the topics that this institution is running, and finding an opportunity that if if there is a match, saying, yeah, I could imagine to, after I graduate, maybe go there, join a research project, and do my PhD in one of the partner universities or in a joint PhD program.
That's
so
great.
I think going there, having a very intensive insight into our partners, and then understanding what they are doing, identifying a field of interest, and with all the areas that our partners that we cover in the Alliance, I think there's really a very good range where students, current students can pick from and then become the future researchers in one of our institutions. And in Germany, we are, last year we were in the Germany ranking for University of Applied Sciences, the #1 university with the most European research projects. So that means we already have a good experience, and we want to welcome everybody of the Alliance to become part of that journey and to establish research projects together as an Alliance. And with that, giving opportunities for the students that maybe today go and visit a partner as part of a educational format in their master's program, for example, and then after graduation, why not going to one of the partner institutions to pursue a PhD in a research topic? So I think it's the first step that should lead and inspire our students to understand the partner institutions. Where is their field of interest? What research do they do? So that you can then, for example, after you graduate, onboard there in a joint program for a joint research project, and maybe pursue your PhD in Portugal, Poland, Germany, and so on. So I think that's I think one of the big opportunities that we have, that we can now give students insights into all the institutions so that they know and understand the research topics, and then can decide where maybe to pursue in future.
That is great to know, and I want to make sure that our listeners know where to go next. And if you can tell us, maybe you have a site, or if I'm a student at your university, can I reach out to you to a research department, or should I knock on your door?
In order to disseminate the information from about our project, we can find us on our website. We have an account on Facebook. We have account on Instagram, where you can find a lot of information about us. And I want to mention that because Daniel remember me some important things. The first goal of this meeting to this day is to establish some cooperation, some teams for in 3 topics. We start with 3 topics now, but we will continue with other topics. The topics of this day is well-being and health. The other one is sustainable agriculture and dietary and health and foods. And the other one is equity and equality.
Exactly, gender equality.
Yes, gender equality. 3 topics, but. And in these 3 topics, we will identify who can be some part of the course, who can be involved in the other part, something like that. But the next step, as Daniel said, the next step is to think together a study program with common diploma. It's some goal of us. The study program, bachelor, master degree, or PhD, because university has, starting from this year, has a doctoral school in economics, and we don't know exactly where we'll be in the future, but we know exactly where we want to be. We want to be a strong legal entity. Not necessarily university, but we want to have together legal status entity, and this can be associate, this can be NGO or something like that, but we want to be a force.
Thank you. So you heard it from them. Even though you're a young man who wants to make research, to explore it, or even though if you're a young researcher who want to grow, there are plenty of opportunities here, and that brings us to the end of today's cast. I want to give you a huge thank you for sharing your insights, and for our listeners for tuning in. And by the next time, stay innovative, stay creative, and follow us for more.
And stay with us in next year.
Absolutely.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.